After our session with the working president of the DMK, we're now joined by a friend of ours from Delhi, but now Chief Minister of Puducherry, the outspoken, Mr. V Narayanaswamy. Welcome, sir. Can we have a very warm round of applause?
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So, what is more fun, being Minister of State in the Prime Minister's office or being Chief Minister Puducherry?
I used to tell people when I was as a Minister in Prime Minister's office, when I was swimming in the ocean, now I come to the pond in Puducherry.
What is more fun, sir? Swimming in the giant waves of the ocean or the quiet pond of Puducherry?
No, first of all, my leadership sent me to the state. That is number one. Number two, as a person who has been working in Government of India in various capacities, even assisting Honorable Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, I thought I have to owe something to my state people. Therefore, I wanted to go to my state. Therefore, I enjoy my work there.
So you've worked very closely with former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Now, as Chief Minister of Puducherry, you see the actions of current Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi.
Yes, in fact, the Prime Ministers are Prime Ministers. Chief Ministers have to work in coordination with the Government of India. Then alone, the states will progress. When the state progress, there is an overall development in the country. Last week when I went to Delhi, I met Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. I had a very good interaction with him. In fact, when he was in Gujarat as not even Chief Minister, he was in charge of Bharatiya Janata Party Secretary at that time. We used to travel together when I was in charge of Gujarat as a party organization. We had pleasantries, and there I reminded him, and I spent more than 45 minutes with him. He told me that he will help your state.
No, because the big buzz in Delhi is that there are two people who are having trouble with lieutenant governors. You know, there's Arvind Kejriwal and there's V Narayanaswamy.
As far as I'm concerned, I never disturb anybody. I don't want others to disturb me.
Are you being disturbed?
Well, let me make it very clear. Because the state is run, or the Government of India is run by the Constitution, the rule book, the various acts and procedures. If everybody follows that, there is no difficulty in it. Therefore, as far as I am concerned, I was, as a Minister in the Department of Personnel in Government of India, I know the administration. Therefore, I take everything in right stripes.
So do you ever have an opportunity to speak to Arvind Kejriwal? Do you exchange notes? He was having trouble with Najib Jung, you with Kiran Bedi?
No, don't compare Arvind Kejriwal with me.
So you have a union territory, like a state. He also has a small mini state. So therefore there are some comparisons, and plus they've got lieutenant governors.
No, his qualities and priorities are different. My qualities and priorities are different.
Okay, so explain to us, sir, here at the India Today Conclave, your priorities and qualities for your state, your vision for your state.
Yeah, my vision for my state is, number one, the maintenance of law and order. I gave top priority for maintenance of law and order. I thank India Today. I think secretly you people came and surveyed Puducherry and gave me the award. Therefore, I thank you for that, for maintaining the law and order. Because unless until the state is peaceful, it will not progress.
So can I just share that data with our viewers? According to the latest India Today State of States report for 2016, Puducherry won the award for the overall most improved state. It also won the award for the best performing and the most improved state in agriculture. Puducherry also won the award for the best performing state and the most improved state in law and order.
Yeah.
How much of that is to do with you? How much of it has to do with what you got?
No. Actually, when I was getting the award, it was given by the Honorable Finance Minister, Arun Jaitley. I was carrying all the 5 awards together, And he told me, because I worked with him in close coordination when he was the leader of the opposition. He was telling me, Narayanaswamy ji, within 5 months you are able to do more things, and I'm expecting better result from you in future. He blessed me at that time. Therefore, it is a kind of encouragement for me when he told me on the dais on that day.
No, but some of this also has to do with the work that happened in the last 5 years, before you became.
No, that is also there, but even then, because when sometimes, the vehicle is being run, when sometimes it got repaired, it has to be repaired. When we repair only, the vehicle will move. I got it repaired, now it is moving.
So the vehicle, you're saying the vehicle that you inherited was a vehicle that was a khatara, wasn't working?
No, it was not like that. Because it was 50%, it was in a moving direction, 50% it was not moving. Therefore, I had to do overall repairing.
So you had to do the servicing?
Servicing.
Okay, so tell us, Mr. Chief Minister, there are two things that the government in Puducherry seems to be focusing on in a big way. One is to promote tourism.
Yeah.
Now, we've seen a lot of comparisons with how Goa has overtaken Puducherry in terms of the number of tourists who are coming there, the amount of money they spend, and how tourism in Goa is flourishing. Puducherry also had similar advantages because of a very interesting colonial past. So do you believe that Goa has overtaken you? What are you doing to try and catch up?
No, I don't want to compete with any other state in tourism development, because we have got a unique picture. As far as Puducherry is concerned, we have heritage tourism, we have religious tourism, we have leisure tourism. We are concentrating on all these three because we wanted to preserve, because I am proud of saying that Puducherry is called window of French culture. Therefore, the unique blend of Indian and French culture we maintain in Puducherry. When you go to the White Town, you can see a lot of French buildings, French embossing buildings are there. We are preserving those buildings, number one. All our roads are very straight, all leading to the beach. If you come to Puducherry, you will find out. Today, we are keeping the city clean. Not only the thanks go to my government, and also Dr. Kiran Bedi, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, she also contributed for it. Therefore, our state is a very clean city. And this year, I am surprised to see, in spite of all our effort, because since we maintain law and order in a very perfect way, in a 3 lakh population of the city, the tourist flow was more than 40,000 on 31st of December and 1st of January. Because the tourists during night time, 1 o'clock, 12:30 in the night, 1 o'clock, they freely walk on the beach road, enjoying the beach. Therefore, this is called, we are going to develop it further.
It's interesting that you acknowledge the work being done by Dr. Kiran Bedi, because the general perception...
No, not ourselves also.
No, because the general perception, if you read newspaper reports emerging from Puducherry and those appearing here in Tamil Nadu, seem to suggest that your biggest opposition at this time is not your local opposition, but rather the Lieutenant Governor.
No. See, I tell you, because the Constitution of India, the specific provision is there in the Constitution. Under the Constitution, Article 239, 239A, 240. That 239A specifically incorporated in the Constitution for Puducherry, and also Article 240. 239AA is for Delhi. Therefore, the powers of even in the Constitution, the powers of the elected legislature and the powers of the Lieutenant Governors have been defined. We have got Union Territories Act separately. Like the capital city of Delhi, there is another bill. And we have got the rules of business. Because we are following the system, here and there will be some pinpricks that we will manage.
So you are following the system. Do you believe others are also following the system? Are the pinpricks getting irritating now?
No. Why should I? Because, even if anybody provokes me, I will not get provoked. Therefore, what is the problem in it?
So that's essentially why I'm not getting an answer, I see. Okay, no, but Chief Minister, you're being very gracious and magnanimous in your responses, but I want to cite some instances of what happened recently. As recently as the 20th of December, there was a video conference between the Union Home Ministry through which directions were given to the Chief Secretary of Puducherry that digital banking should be introduced in Puducherry, which the central government wants should become a model state for cashless transactions on a pilot basis. You responded by saying that we will not accept anything sought to be imposed on us as practical difficulties had already been felt by the people and bank account holders after demonetization. So the center and state seem to be speaking in different voices.
No, it is not like that.
You have a problem with demonetization?
I have a lot of problems in demonetization and also in cashless transactions.
Why? What's your problem?
No, as far as demonetization is concerned, let us see the plus and minus part of it. As far as the demonetization process which was started by Honorable Prime Minister, I feel that it has not been done after taking all factors into consideration. 86% of the money which is in circulation was removed from the market. That is 1,000 rupee note and 500 rupees note. Then what alternative mechanism they made? But you should not feel, the people here, sitting here, they should not feel we are against black money. We want black money to be curbed. The people who are holding black money should be booked. I am very clear about it. But the implementation part is lacking. Today what is happening? The agriculture agriculture used to get the loan from the cooperative agriculture societies. What they will do? Whatever loan they get for at the time of cultivation, the cooperative societies will give the loan. After the harvest, they will pay. When the entire money of 500 rupee notes and 1,000 rupee notes, which was with the cooperative societies, have been handed over to the State Bank, it went to the Reserve Bank of India. What is the alternate mechanism they made? The farmers have to buy seeds, fertilizer. They would like to sell their produce in the market. Where is the money available in the market? The farmers are most affected. Apart from that, the agriculture workers, since farming is not done, cumulatively agriculture workers are also affected. This is the agriculture side. Then take the case of small traders. I am a small state. My main source of income is commercial tax. After the demonetization, when the alternate mechanism is not made, then 30% of the revenue which we got in the last month. Then third aspect is...
So you are saying that 30% of your commercial revenue for the month of December or November?
Month of November and December, both 30%.
Is down.
Down.
Because just yesterday the finance minister cited a whole bunch of statistics to essentially make the point that states which are well governed are actually growing, whether it's excise duty, whether it is income tax. He's saying that the amount of tax being collected is actually going up in some cases as much as 31%.
No, because it is mixed actually. Even demonetization issue itself, the economists are differing. Some economists say, because I am not an economist, I am a layman, some economists say it is a good move. The good move in the sense, it will curb black money. There is no doubt about it. But what is the alternative system you are keeping in store for the purpose of the overcoming all the shortcomings? What have been done? Small traders, 2,000 rupee note. If a person goes to a restaurant for taking a cup of coffee, 100 rupee note is not available. 500 rupees note is not there. Then 1,000 rupee note is not there. For 100 rupees coffee, the hotel man says, don't come with 2,000 rupee note here. Because then 2,000 rupee note also become invalid. This is on the trade side. Then construction industry totally stopped in the country. Because the construction workers, they could not be paid money in cash by the persons who are doing the construction work. Then unorganized labor. Then they take the case of government servants. Today what is happening? The government servants, they spend their more time in front of ATM than going to the office. That is happening. Instead of morning, they take a cup of coffee, they go to the ATM to get the money.
So how are ATMs in Puducherry doing?
I come to ATM business because I went to ATMs, as a chief minister, I went to ATM 3 times in my state.
To see or to take out money?
To take out money I went, and also to see how the people are standing in the queue hours together, to both I went there. Then, in fact, I have the ATM card, but I am not using the ATM card.
Why?
Because I forgot the PIN number, na?
Sir, now the Prime Minister is saying, no, Mr. Chief Minister, the Prime Minister is saying we should move towards a cashless India. You, Chief Minister, are saying I don't even know my PIN.
No, yesterday.
So you said you want to work with the Prime Minister.
No, let me come. Let me come to you. In our country, only 2% of the people are having. I'm not saying that. It's a study I saw. 2% of the people are involved in the cashless transaction. 70% of the about 70 crore population are not having the bank accounts in our country. Agriculture labor, agriculture is, then the women folk in the house. What is the system? In the women folk, they save the money for the purpose of, for education of their children, for marriages in their houses. Without the knowledge of the husband, they keep the money for them. Because they wanted to spend it in the emergency. They cannot keep the cashless card in their residences. Village people. It is very, I tell you, the thinking is right direction. But whether India can do it at one go or not, that is the issue. According to me, you have to do it in phases.
No, but the Prime Minister
I'm not against cashless transaction. I'm not against it. But no. Are you having the infrastructure? Where is the infrastructure? You are having only 214,000 ATMs in the country. When I go to the ATM, there is no cash in it. I went there. I saw 7 ATMs I went to State Bank of India. I went to the UCO Bank. I went to Indian Bank. I went to Central Bank of Central Bank. Nearby my house, there is a Central Bank. There alone cash was available. In other ATM, there is no money. When the people go, only 2,000 rupee note comes. I talked to the finance minister because I would like to tell you, in the GST council, I raised the issue with the finance minister. I told him very clearly, because the cashless transfer, which you are telling, when money is not there in that place, when the people are not educated on it, first of all, education to the people more important. Without educating the people, the rural people, in a rural economy, how it will be possible?
Sir, but you are so educated, so qualified, you don't remember your ATM. So people have to start getting encouraged to use cashless transactions, to start using debit cards, start using credit cards. Over a period, you are saying that nothing can be done instantaneously.
No, yesterday...
The Modi government says it is the audacity of hope. You have to dream big, only then will transformation happen.
No, I know you'll ask that question, therefore I came. came with the reply to you. Clueless about cashless. Yesterday it was in Indian Express. Clueless about cashless. It is which place? It is Trivandrum, that is the Ernakulam area, Ernakulam district. They did a survey. In the survey, they told very clearly, even because it is one of the literate state. Kerala is one of the literate state in the whole country. There, the people who are using the cashless card, the ATM card, are not more than 25 to 30%. What will happen to the another 70%? It is in the case of fully literate state. If you want, I will read the figures. You want it?
No, but you should. I'm happy for you to read the figures. I have no problem. But my question is, you should be working towards trying to, because we're seeing this confusion. We've seen 2 messages here. I've got a comment from the Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi saying digital banking and cashless transactions will benefit.
You're always taking Dr. Kiran Bedi's name. I do not know why.
No, because she seems to be passing orders which you don't seem to be agreeing with, which is why it's important for me to cite what she says. She says here, sir, digital banking and cashless transactions will benefit the union territory. She asked employees, workers and functionaries of various outfits to become part of the change and move fast towards spreading digital economy in rural areas and educating the villagers. So her approach seems to be slightly different from your approach.
No, it is not different. People have to be educated. I said earlier. I'm not telling it now. Before I said the people have to be educated. People have to be trained. But rural people should know what is ATM. Because in Puducherry, which is one of the important developing state, where ATM is not available within the vicinity of 5 kilometers, how people will use the ATM card? How it is possible? When you go to UP, you go to UP after 25 kilometers only you can find the bank or ATM. In a population of 130 crore people, 214,000 ATMs are sufficient. Because we wanted, for POS machine we wanted. For Puducherry government, we wanted 5,000 initially. The government of India provided only 300. How we will implement it? First of all, create the infrastructure, create the atmosphere, because I am not against the implementation. There should be, the infrastructure should be created, the atmosphere to be created. Where is the internet in the rural area? Where internet is available. The village, if you go there, a person who is selling vegetable and milk with a swiping card, will he be able to do the transaction in a village grocery shop? How ATM will be working? Because there is no internet there. Because we'll have to see the practical difficulty of the people.
So it's interesting that you mention the internet, and that brings me to the next issue I wanted to raise with you. Because we've seen again, and you just said don't take Kiran Bedi's name. Unfortunately, just one more time I will have to. But
No, you take anybody's name 100 times, I don't bother.
Okay. So Kiran Bedi recently, and she'll be here this evening, so it'll be nice to listen to what she has to say. Dr. Bedi passed an order saying that every government functionary should use social media as much as possible. Twitter, Facebook, propagate the message, reach out directly to people. Soon after, you came out with a counter order rejecting the order that she had passed, saying that this doesn't hold for government employees. So what is the problem with using social media to try and propagate the government's message?
No, I don't want to discuss the administrative matters in the public domain. But I would like to say one thing, because the expression which you made, that the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, first of all, issued an order that people can use the social media. That is not correct.
She asked people to use social media.
Yeah, that is
She
right.
asked government functionaries to use social media.
That's right. Because, I went by because I'm very briefly I'm mentioning, I'm not going to the merits of the case. There is an order issued by the Information Technology Ministry, which very clearly says any policies which have been framed by the government, unless until it comes to the public domain, it should not go to the media, social media. And Official Secrets Act is there. Public Document Act is there. On the basis of that, I issued the circular saying that the government secret, supposing there is a IB information to me, then the police information to me, it should not be disseminated to the public because it goes against the interest of the state. Therefore, I issued that order. Then Honorable Lieutenant Governor, in her wisdom, she said it is null and void. It is a matter of the administrative issue that I don't want to discuss in the public because it is not appropriate on my part.
This is one of the pinpricks you were talking about?
No, I'm not. It's not a pinprick. Why should I say pinprick? Everything I will take in a very right spirit, good spirit, because I'm always in high spirit.
No, but the order can be followed even without violating Official Secrets Act. You can engage with people. Take, for example, how Sushma Swaraj engages with people. Whenever they are stuck abroad somewhere, she's constantly in conversation with them, helping them out with passports, helping them out with visas. So you can engage through social media without revealing what the Intelligence Bureau told you in some secret note.
Let the Information Technology Ministry, because you are confusing with both the things. In the course of official transaction is different from the communication given outside the official transaction. There are two things. Because if the Information Technology Ministry withdraw the circular, I will withdraw my note.
Okay, interesting. Okay. You're also working, Chief Minister, towards trying to make Puducherry a...
No, before that I would like to make a point. Because when Honorable Prime Minister gave a message to our Chief Secretary, they wanted to discuss on they wanted that Puducherry has become a model state for implementation of cashless transaction. I wrote to the Prime Minister. I told him. In my letter, I specifically mentioned that don't try to impose any of your policies on my government unless until we accept it. Number one. Number two, if the people are not willing, I will not implement. That is number two. Number three, I told him I am not against cashless transaction. I want it to be implemented. This is my personal view. But let the infrastructure be created. Let the system be online, system be there available to the people. People should have access to it. I wrote an official letter to the Prime Minister. Thereafter, video conference stopped. There was no video conference thereafter. Then when I met the Honorable Prime Minister, I met the Honorable Finance Minister, Arun Jaitley, I told both of them, I will not be able to, we will start it in a slow process in the city limit. Then we will go slowly to the rural areas, educating the people. They agreed with me. There is no problem about it.
No, because this is a government that speaks frequently about federalism, cooperating, working together. Do you believe in this one instance?
No, they are telling about cooperative federalism.
Yeah, so do you believe in this one instance, the central government, which asked for Puducherry to become a cashless state or a model state for a cashless economy, did so without reaching out to you? So they transgressed that limit, sir?
No, when I told Prime Minister, because you are believing in cooperative federalism, therefore you will have to respect the views of the state. Prime Minister agreed with me.
In conclusion, you're also working towards making Puducherry a big hub for education. That's, apart from tourism, one of your other key areas.
Education and health both.
Do you want to tell our viewers about what you're doing to try and make Puducherry a hub for education and also health use?
Because we have a small state of about, because Puducherry has got a unique feature. Number one, the French legacy is there, number one. Number two, as far as Puducherry is concerned, the world famous Arvind Ashram, Auroville, it's a very saint place, holy place. In fact, when I attended the conference of the chief ministers in Bangalore day before yesterday, NRIs meet, I told people, because we want non-polluting industries in Puducherry, you are welcome there, and because we have got a lot of concession, we will give it to you. And as far as the education point of view, I am very clear that we would like to promote education in Puducherry in the sense, in a small place we have 8 medical colleges, including JIPMER and Puducherry Government Medical College. Remaining 6 are private. 18 engineering colleges. We are producing the skilled manpower. And therefore we want to promote IT industry also in our state. And apart from that, we would like to have private universities in Puducherry. Because private universities will be able to cater to not only the local population, and also they will be able to, lot of people will come from abroad, and then we will give them education for them. In a small state, I got NIT, National Institute of Technology, which has been placed in Karaikal. That is also one of the landmark. This time I met Honorable Minister Prakash Javadekar. We want an institute of IIM, Indian Institute of Management in Puducherry. In principle, yes, I agreed. Next year, I'm hoping, because if God willing and Narendra Modi ji gives his blessing, I will get that also. Therefore, Puducherry, we would like to make it as an educational hub.
And health, you were speaking about health services?
Health services, because the medical colleges are there and medical institutes are there. And we wanted the super specialty centers. Because it's a very peculiar situation in our state. Not only the Puducherry people, the patients who are coming from Tamil Nadu, the border areas, 60% of the Tamil Nadu people are getting treatment in our place, medical treatment in our place. Therefore, we love to serve those people, because the disease is common for everybody. We cannot distinguish, you are from Tamil Nadu, you are from Delhi, you are from Puducherry. Therefore, it is a common, we have to help those people, and therefore, we spend a lot of money in health sector for the purpose of giving medical facilities to the people of Tamil Nadu also.
You are amongst the very few states, representatives of states, where the Congress actually won recently. Since 2014 especially.
You are envying it then?
No, not envying, sir.
Then?
I'm asking, what do you believe needs to be done for the Congress's success formula in Puducherry to be replicated in other states?
That question you cannot ask me. You have to talk to my leadership.
No, but I'm sure you have some thoughts for your leadership.
No, as far as I am concerned, that I will talk to my leadership personally. Why should I tell here?
No, because you have to convince them also. You have to convince them that they should vote for you in Tamil Nadu, vote for you in Uttar Pradesh, vote for you in Bihar, vote for you in Punjab, vote for you in Goa, vote for you in Manipur. So what do you want to tell?
No, I will tell my leadership. Leadership will tell them.
So leadership was holidaying till this, all through New Year, the leadership was holidaying.
No, everybody has got their own agenda.
Modi ji was working on New Year's.
No, that is right. Because everybody has got their own agenda. Let us not go into the individual life, private life of anybody. That may not look nice.
It's been interesting having this conversation with you. I see you ducked and dodged very carefully. So apart from spending a lot of time in the Prime Minister's office...
I've seen you in India Today the TV. You have been grilling people.
No. You managed to,
I wanted to come out of it.
you managed to escape all the pinpricks. It's been very nice chatting with you. Thank you so much, Chief Minister. And we wish you all the best. And we wish you all the best. Last time you won 5 awards.
Yeah.
You're saying you're holding like this. How many are you hoping to win at the next India Today State of State?
This time, only your survey will tell me. I cannot tell that.
Because when Manohar Parrikar was Chief Minister of Goa and he came, so there were 2 award categories he didn't win. So the first thing he announced, Mr. Puri is here, and the first thing he said is that, I'll figure out on the 2 parameters I haven't won, and next year when I come back, I'll win these 2 also.
But after he became defense minister.
After that, he went there. So thank you so much for your time. It's been very nice chatting with you. Can we have a very warm round of applause for the Chief Minister of Puducherry,
Thank you very much.
Mr. V Narayanaswamy.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you so much. I would like to call on stage T.S. Kalyan Raman, the Chairman and Managing Director of Kalyan Jewellers, to kindly come and give a small token of our appreciation to the Chief Minister of Puducherry. Thank you, Mr. V Narayanaswamy. It's been a pleasure to hear you and have you grace the occasion. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rahul.